presentation of the NBA. It's tied 1-1. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Taking a look at Sacramento. And as we get ready to go here, guys, what are your thoughts on Sacramento?
Yeah, they've managed to tip the balance of the series their way, no doubt about it. Splitting those first two on the road was an advantage, but it's still up in the air. A win tonight would go a long way towards cementing their future as an NBA champion.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's being played.
Here is Edwards, following the score by New York. Taking a look at New York. Their home crowd is fired up for this Game 3. You can certainly feel it here in the arena. These finals have been even, 1-1 so far. So tonight is huge.
I mean, walking around the city today, all of the talk is about this series. I expect a loud arena. And watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what. This team is fired up.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Edwards. Okongwu grabs the board. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Edwards goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
Here's Thompson. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Kings trail to the paint. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Kings. Pass to Claxton. Can't connect from short range.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Mobley double-teamed. Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Okongwu down low. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thibault on the wing. Ball with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Sacramento with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Thibault. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 1.
Knicks, 17.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Nurkic, and he banks in the lane.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Screen by Gafford. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Giddey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And LeVert, here we go. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Gafford with the steal. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Down low. Nurkic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Knicks trailed by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now, Giddey. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Poole looking it over. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
You can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Here's Mobley. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Giddey. To the inside. Gafford with the steal. It's Mobley, top of the key. Slammed home and draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
Paul George with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. Inside. Poole with the steal. Johnson outside. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And New York making a change here. Outside Edwards. And almost 4 minutes gone here. Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Here's Okongwu. Mobley looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off the shot. He gets it in there. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Left side, Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. New York trailing. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Okongwu slams it in. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so here is New York. Good drive by Thompson. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Giddey, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Kings ball.
Sacramento leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's Isaac. Good D by Mobley. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Kings on top, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Count that bucket.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
To the paint. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Thompson makes it look so easy.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 4. Outside Edwards. There's Anthony Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
When Edwards is coming at you with a full head of steam, well, you're in trouble.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for us.
Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The 3 from George. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Mobley trying to free himself up. And he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Edwards puts in the 3.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
And there it is for him. 14 points from Amen Thompson.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
Here is Edwards, who's got 19. Okongwu grabs the board. Knicks trailed by 7. Here's George. And there's the drive. And George with the stuff.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
And New York making a change here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here's Edwards. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Here's Thompson to the inside. And O'Connell slams it in.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that ball.
He is never going to take his foot off the paint.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Outside Edwards. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a 3-basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Kicks it out to Jones. It's good from long range. Jones has got 6.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Kings leading out by 7. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Edwards looking it over. Edwards with the answer. Such a competitor.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 1:05 left in the third. Here's Thompson. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pass to Thibault. Back to Giddey. Sacramento moving it around. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
You know what, though, sir?
Big time!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Giddey. He has 5. Isaac a screen. Now here's Giddey with 4 seconds on the clock. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Holiday. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 12. And what?
51.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Kings leading out by 12. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 12. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Back to Giddey. Poole outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. On the 3 off target. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, I really like like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
Jones calls in. Tries again. Rebound by the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's tipped. Nobody near George. Bangs home the trifecta.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Several teams changing it up here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Clark outside. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Edwards completes the break.
We tend to focus on what LaMelo Ball gives you offensively, but he's disruptive defensively, too.
Pass to Okongwu. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Thibault.
A good score around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you could tell he thought...
Oh, that was a strong goal!
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pass to Okongwu. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Screen by Claxton. Edwards with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going and goal.
Mercy, mercy me. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Thompson. Claxton with the rebound. And here now the Kings stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now Thompson. Shoot from 12. Now Edwards. Screen by Claxton. Shoots the 3. Does not go. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for New York. It's a 14-point game. And that one is good.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that one drops.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now Claxton. And stolen by Okongwu.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Ball gets double teamed. Theidel. Here's Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Takes the three. Okongwu. Now Jones. Down he goes for three.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Theidel. Here is Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Six on the shot clock. What a finish.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Into the lane. The basket is good.
Defensive foul. Anthony Edwards.
And so they foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Claxton with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 7. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
It's the Sacramento Kings Street Team.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and they've edged in